There's one more event happening in Ethigalpura, so I'm going to win that event. And yes, and then after taking that winning trophy, then I'm gonna go my home, India. Okay.
අයිබෝන් හැමෝටම අද අපිත් එක්ක ඉන්නවා 2023 Candy Open Chess Festival එකේ ජයග්‍රහණය කරපු Indrajeet Mahindrakar. Welcome Indrajeet. So how the tournament has been like? Okay, let's talk about how the Candy Open as not as a tournament, like the culture, the people. How do you feel about those things?
It's really pleasure to be here. I came here last time, so it was like unforgettable journey, and I won the event also. So like here, always feeling a pleasant weather. It's a very lovely city, Kandy. So I'm really enjoying this time also. That's why I'm here and with my favorite organizing committee and my friends. So it's really enjoying. Yeah.
Righto. Now, can you tell them about the tournament? Like, direct question: was it a good tournament or a bad tournament for your career?
Yeah, of course. Like I was expecting more because, as you know, it's very hard to maintain the seeding as I was the top seed, right? So I lost 2 games with the lower rated, so I am decreasing some 17 elo, but it's okay. Learn some new things also after decreasing 17 elos also, and the thing is not satisfied because I was expecting little more. Of course, championship I was expecting, but didn't went well the way I want. But it's okay. I'll try to improve it next time. I'll not blunder those whatever I did the shit. I will not do that again, right? Yeah.
So now, okay, so mainly we are here to discuss now. I want you to tell the kids that who are watching, how do you come back from a bad position or bad play, bad game, right? How do you bounce back? So we have a position here. This is Indrajeet's 5th game against Sandaru, right? So here in this position, he made a blunder, right? This is first lost in the game. So now, can you take us through what you were thinking in this position before the move?
Actually, here I overcalculated a bit. Like I took some 10 to 15 minutes to think what to do. So I took some time here to think what to do in this position because this is a basic Taras position. My d5 pawn is isolated one. This one is highlighted, right? So okay, so my d5 pawn is isolated one, but you can see like the mobility I have got for my minor pieces. This knight are good towards the center, they are hitting, right? And this bishop is really covering a very long range diagonal. So these are kind of indirect weaknesses, like invisible weaknesses. You can try create a threat. That is the main plan of Tarash, right? This bishop has a very good diagonal here. So basic plan is like I have to come up with the rooks, like a rook here, queen e7, then a rook at d8, and then I have to get out of my weakness by pushing the pawn 1 square forward, right? So that's what I was thinking. But like before doing all this thing, like I have like calculated is the queen is outside the board right now on a a4. So like what if I hit that queen back? And then I'll do the same plan because like I was little worried about these threats like b5 and all. So maybe he will neutralize at some point, and I was worried about these threats. So like queen has only 3 squares. I was calculating if I hit that queen back. So then I can do the same plan like rook e8, queen e7. Then I can push. If queen goes to b3 and c2, and then if I'll push my pawn, so my knight is So here I was calculating this type of stuff. Like if I'll hit that queen back somewhere to the b3 c2, then after rook e8 d4 is coming very strong. Like with some small threats and with active tempo of my minor pieces. But the thing is, I have completely missed that. If I'm gonna play b5, then the a6 is completely hanging, and after that, as I told you, like this is the weakness, right? The IQP, my position is little, because of the d5 isolated pawn, the position is little weak unless and until I'm not getting out of that weakness. So the thing is, I hit that queen back with the b5 move here, but I completely missed that my a6 is unprotected. And yeah, my opponent took it immediately. Queen takes a6, and I missed this completely. And this is the blunder which I made.
Yes, we were thinking like, okay, what happened? We were watching the game live and like, okay, what happened here? Maybe he's like trying to get some tempos by attacking the queen and get play for them, right? Exactly. Yeah. So anyway, now here's the important question, right? You made a blunder, right? So after that, okay, obviously we feel bad. We are humans, right? So we don't feel good. Okay, I made a blunder, right? So like, how's your thought process? How do you bounce back from like now? Like, how do you like manage your mental strength to the game to fight back even after a blunder like this?
Okay, so absolutely. I knew it here. I'm going to lose 2 pawns, the well-connected pawns, and the opponent is having a really strong passer, the connected one a3 and b4 for the end game, right? So here, like I was thinking, anyways, it's not a good choice to exchange the pieces. So like I was trying that the queen is little bit in the corner, of course, absolutely. I think actually the queen is very strong. Actually, nothing is happening in this position to the queen, but I was trying to create some threats towards that queen. So there I can, like. So for my there I can get some mobility and active play for my minor pieces. So that's what I'm thinking. And then I suddenly played bishop d7. So the queen is stuck there, and if we took the pawn, then some active play is coming towards the center like d4, and then at some point bishop f4 g4, right? So I played bishop d7 here, right? I think bishop d7 I went for. And yeah, so the threat is very simple. Of course, wanted to hit the pawn to the d4, and there are many threats coming. So in this position, the difference is I cannot take the pawn on e3 because my knight was like unprotected. My knight was unprotected, right, here. So I decided to protect the knight, and if it took the b5 pawn, so there is some kind of threat coming on a queen. So yeah, but here the threat is to play bishop into e3 now. D4 is also coming. As you can see, their queen is little bit outside, so he took. Oh, sorry. Where is the queen? Here is the queen, I think, on a6, and the bishop was on a7. So he took the pawn. Wait.
You select the queen again. Select the queen. Yes.
Okay.
Right, now again click the queen.
Okay, here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then queen takes b5 he took. So here he got the second pawn also. Okay, I was very sad. I was little nervous in this here. I knew it, like maybe I'm gonna lose this unless and until he blunders, right? So I was waiting for his mistake, but he played correct. He played very accurate till the end. So there is a only move I have, because the d5 is also hanging. He got the second pawn for a free. So d4 I played. So d4. Okay, of course he cannot get out of. He cannot get out back, right? Because the thing is that I will capture the e3 pawn, and then that is a vulnerable f2 and e3 square, and I'll get some target to play on, right? So must take. Then I took this, and there is a double attack on the queen. He must go back. So queen, okay, so he cannot play queen c4 because some tempos will come like rook c8 and bishop e6, bishop f5 also coming, right? So he must go to here. But right now there is no discovered, no double attack, right? So I'm just trying to improve the position of my minor pieces. Just finding some active counterplay towards the center. So now you can see there is okay, he cannot go queen d2 because knight into f3 check, and the queen is hanging on a d2 square. So he must go to the d1, and then here okay, I don't remember exactly, but I was continuously trying to give some threats. Like I was okay. Then I hit bishop g4, yeah, and then here you can see this pin. Like trying to create some threats. Then I exactly don't remember what here exactly happening, but maybe he played h3. I'm not sure about it. He played something like h3. Now of course he knew that he's a 2 pawns up. He just wants to exchange the pieces, and what I'm doing is, I knew it, like I'm gonna lose, but it's okay. I'm just trying to give some threats, a small one, to fell him. But no, he played right. So h3, I think bishop h5 comes here, and after bishop h5 I am okay. I think I messed up something.
So basically what you're saying is, like, even though you make a mistake, you have to keep fighting, because there's a chance always that opponent can make a mistake as well. So yeah, you have to keep fighting. Right. So now you told me that you're not going to India without the taste of victory.
Yeah.
Right. So what's your plans for the coming few days?
So the few days, okay, definitely not feeling very satisfied with the way I played here in the Candy, but learn a lot of new things. So I'm not gonna repeat it. So here there is one more event happening in Ethikalpura. So I'm going to win that event, and yes, and then after taking that winning trophy, then I'm gonna go my home, India. Okay, so that is the exact plan. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, that is the plan so far.
Okay, we wish you good luck, and we'll hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Yasir sir. Later, sir. Yeah.
Yay, we did it.
Yeah.
Good job. Started with Game of Thrones.
Without grammar.
I didn't realize it. You can experience the one of the